Welcome. I am Roxanne.
And I'm Karina with ShiftSetGo.
This is October's cook-off. Team Blue today is making a cheesy kohlrabi casserole, which is perfect for this time of year. It's going to warm you right up.
And Team Green is making a tomato soup with our Orzo pasta.
So we'll dive right in. And afterwards, you will decide which one you like best. Both are delicious, but blue is probably the way you want to go. I'm just throwing that out there. But you'll watch and decide for yourself. So with the cheesy kohlrabi casserole, if you ever used a kohlrabi before, you'll know they're easy to peel. If you have not, look at this thing. It looks like an alien. But very soft skin, little paring knife, peel this thing right up. We need 1.5 cups. You want to slice very thin or use the mandolin. That's what I chose to use, but definitely don't need to. To save you from watching me slave over a hot stove for all of 7 or 8 minutes, I went ahead and pre-sliced the kohlrabi, and we added garlic and green onion and sauteed that up. So after you've cooked up all of your kohlrabi with your green onions and your garlic, we're just going to make the sauce, mix them together, pop them in the oven. This could not be easier. Let me show you what I mean. So we're using the cheese soup mix. So you get your whole shift meal in here in addition to 1.5 cups of veggies. And this is all one serving. You don't have to share any of this. It's fantastic. So first, cheese soup mix. We're taking a little bit of mustard. All of the measurements will be on the recipe, which there'll be a link right below this for the cheesy kohlrabi Team Blue, right in the link. Okay, we got a little Frank's hot sauce because cheese soup is good, but this gives a little kick. But not hot, not spicy. You can totally do it, even if you're sensitive. A little garlic, fresh garlic pressed there, and an egg. I'm gonna pop that guy right in there. See how easy this is? And an ounce of almond milk. You can use your milk of choice. You chose almond. So we're just going to mix this up really quickly. As you can see, maybe make a mess like I do. And at the end, this is going to come out just like potatoes au gratin. So you can use it with any holiday meal coming up. If you feel like everybody else has a delicious cheesy side on your lean protein, you can have this and you're getting your meal in, plus some veggies. So it's, I was going to say something. Okay, so got that all mixed up. Just looks like cheese sauce, a little thick. We're going to mix the kohlrabi with the garlic and onions right into it. Easy enough. Spray our pan and put this in at 350 for 30 minutes. It's going to bubble up and get nice and brown, and I will show you that in a minute.
Sure looks like scalloped potatoes.
Right? It does. It tastes like it, too. He said we had to pump this a little bit. All right. Just spray your pan lightly. Toss this right in. You do not have to be a cook. You do not have to be a chef to make these things happen. As you saw, it's really just throwing a few ingredients in a bowl. The kohlrabi on the stove really took me probably 7.5, 8 minutes. It doesn't require any prior cooking skill to have this look amazing. That's it. That's it. It doesn't get easier than that. Team Blue is making it simple for you. That's all I'm saying. What's Team Green got?
Well, we have some tomato soup today. I'm going to start with 2 cups of broth. It's low sodium. You can choose either chicken, vegetable, or beef. So just put everything right in the pot here. 2 cups broth, a 15-ounce count of fire-roasted tomatoes, 1/2 cup of zucchini, diced up, 1/4 cup of riced cauliflower, clove of garlic, pinch of oregano. You can use fresh or dried. And then just stir it all together. And then I also have basil here, but I'm going to set that aside for a few minutes, and I'll explain why. Now I'm going to go over to the stove. So I'm taking the whole pot that we just mixed together of the tomato vegetable ingredients, turning it on a high, and then I have this other pot that was already set aside for the orzo pasta. I'm turning them both on at the same time. And I'm just gonna wait until they both start to boil. As soon as the tomato soup is boiling, I'm gonna add this basil here. And I'm gonna reduce the heat down to a medium-low simmer. And as soon as the other pot is boiling, I'm gonna take my pouch of orzo pasta, plop it right in there, dunk it all the way down to the bottom, and I'm just gonna let that cook exactly like that for 9 minutes. So once we've added the basil to the tomato soup, turn it down, let it simmer for 15 minutes. So the timing, we'll put both of these completed at almost about the exact same time. All right, so once the orzo pasta has been boiling for 9 minutes, I'm gonna take a pair of tongs here, remove the pasta from the heat. And then, as you can see, it's still in its whole entire pouch. I'm just gonna take a pair of scissors, open up the pouch, and dump the pasta right into the soup. We've done this better. Turn off the heat for the soup, give it another stir, let it cool, and you're good to go. Voila, tomato soup, nice warm dish, nice warm soup, comfort food on a nice cold day. So now our completed product is a tomato soup with orzo pasta. It's 2 cups of vegetables, and the orzo pasta is your 1 shift meal. And then also, if you want to give it a little bit more flair, add a package of ShiftSetGo bread as well, and make it 2 shift meals.
That does look delicious, but you could also have, or instead of, either one, right? The cheesy Kohlrabi Casserole. This is a lot like a potatoes au gratin. Check it out. And this is your serving. You do not have to share this. However, I have made bigger portions and it translates into a lot more. You can make this, you can just double, triple, quadruple the recipe all you want. And it comes out, it still bakes evenly, it's delicious, and it keeps in the fridge for a long time. So thank you so much for watching and for voting Team Blue when you get done.
And remember to go to the comment section to vote, or also go to the ShiftSetGo website to find these recipes.
Thank you.